Hello everyone, Adrian here. This is my very first video on YouTube, and what better time to take this unique opportunity to talk about procrastination, because guess what, I procrastinated for months, even years, to do this video here on YouTube. So I want to share here how you can avoid doing the same mistake I did, and maybe how you can avoid wasting weeks, months, or even years with your goal. And maybe it's not about posting a video on YouTube, but I think this applies to any goal or objective you might have. And I think if you are watching this video right now, there is a big chance you have one, you feel like you procrastinated about it, or maybe you feel you postponed it too much. So yeah, it can stay between us. To give you a little bit of context, for some time now, few years, I try to build several side hustles besides my job and education, and one of them was to build a social media presence in which I can share my knowledge and what I learned from my own journey, but also from other people's journey. But what better time to start this project tomorrow, next week, next month, and this became next year. Sounds familiar? I guess you understood the point and you know the story. So from my own experiences so far, from books, videos, and few conversations I had in the last years, I came to realize there are 10 simple, practical ideas and potential solutions to implement for removing this unpleasant and so ineffective habit of you know the name. First, awareness. Try to be aware of your actions and try to observe yourself during a week, or try to think about the actions you did last week. And at the same time, I would think about priorities. For example, in an evening, I'm more eager to watch a TV show and binge watching it for a few hours, or I'm willing to go to the gym or to finish a project I was thinking about for some time, or I know it will have a great positive impact in my life. Ask these questions and try to be aware of your situations and what is it that you want to achieve. Once you realize what it is that you want to do, then I would split the big task into smaller ones in case your goal is about something that needs more actions. If it's just one, then you can skip this advice, but this applies to those kind of tasks that are big and they require much more time. And I can understand the overwhelming feeling when you see, oh, I have to do all of these things, and sometimes maybe you will postpone them because there are too many. So in this case, you can split them out, and maybe you can do them in separate days. Third, maybe you've heard about the concept of eat the frog. So for those of you who don't know, this is about doing the hardest things first. For example, in the morning, if you go to the job, or if you have some things to do with your business or whatsoever, start with the task that is the hardest, and by doing so, then you will feel a sense of accomplishment that will help you during the whole day, and then you can have enough energy to finish with the other tasks that are a little bit easier or much more easier in other cases. Fourth, the environment, or pay attention to your surroundings. Take care, especially on the phone, laptops, or whatever digital gadget can take your attention during the tasks or during the work you have to do. And make sure your environment is cozy. Maybe you can have a cup of tea or a cup of water next to you. And by doing so, you can assure you can have a productive time and you can enter in the flow. Fifth, accountability partner. Find a family member or a friend that you can share your goal with, and they will keep you in check if you did what you've planned or not. For example, I'm gonna plan to do this task and this task by the end of the week or by Saturday. And when Saturday comes or when end of the week comes, they can check with you, and if you didn't do your task, maybe you can put like a little penalty, like I don't know, maybe you can give some money to someone in need, or maybe you have to do 100 push-ups. It's up to you here. Sixth, click the like button and comment with your ideas or with your experience with procrastination, and share the video if you know someone who has the same problem or issue. Real 6. Schedule dedicated time to do the task. For example, in my case, I schedule between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. this Saturday to record this video. If you are blocking your calendar, your time, for example, with 1 hour, 2 hours to do the task, you make sure you'll take action to accomplish the goal. 7. Be aware of the process. If you procrastinated for a long time, then there is a big chance you've built already the habit of delaying things. So when you are trying to break it, then your mind will give you a lot of resistance. So keep that in mind, because, for example, there is a big chance your mind will give you a lot of excuses, all sorts of excuses to do anything but the task you are trying to do. 8. Start small and build momentum. For example, if I want to do exercises today, I'll make a goal to do at least 10 push-ups. And most of the time after finishing those 10 push-ups, I feel more energized and I feel like I can do more. And usually I'm ending doing 80 or 100. So take your time and start with a small goal, a small objective, and by following that you will enter in a flow zone, flow working zone or flow productive zone, I don't know how you call it, and you'll do more. 9. Discipline. Rely more on discipline rather than motivation, or rely more on building the habit using discipline than motivation. Think about the long-term consequences. If you prefer the pain of the effort now and the pain of discipline versus the pain of regret later. 10. And the final one, don't give up. Understand this is a process, a long-term process, and think if you procrastinated for a lot of time, then it will take some time to get used to the new habit. Try to not beat yourself up when you fail. It is fine to fail, but it is also fine to get back on track. These were the 10 ideas I wanted to share with you today, and I hope at least one of them would be useful to you. If you liked the video and it was helpful to you, then click the like button to help me with the algorithm, and give a share or leave a comment with your procrastination journey. Until next time, take care.